another 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 on 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply off the scope, winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving your guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Barkley. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hey!
The toss here completed to Pittman. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Cougar 19! Go!
They'll go for it. Here's Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. Now it's Richardson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's in.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Off play action. It's Howell. Caught by Mayer. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 19. With a play fake, and now here's Howell to throw it. It gets it right back to Mayer. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless 1st quarter. And they go play action with Howell. He'll buy some time right. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Here is 3rd and 5. They'll go play action. Howell rolling to his right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards in the 1st. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is here. Touchdown, Kansas City. Saquon Barkley. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Their own 17-yard line.
Play action. It's Locke. Complete here to Jordan Reed. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
First down, Detroit.
6-0 our score after one. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Locke. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. He's across midfield, and he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
This is Eric Dickerson, 4-time rushing champ. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Detroit. Eric Dickerson, 46 yards. And the Lions have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
Well, let's be honest. A lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feeling, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive to less into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent, and that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth. I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Luck looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And this is caught, and the gamble pays off. They get the first. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Inside give to Dickerson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Here's Locke. Pass complete there to Nakua. Touchdown! Puka Nakua, 38 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here. Luck will try and throw for it. He's got it at the 2. But he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee. Gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Faking the handoff. Howell. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly.
10-yard loss brings up 2nd and 20 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Howell to throw on second down.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Puka Nakua, a touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2.
with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Here we go, shot.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Johnny Lions.
Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play with one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Richardson to throw off play action. They're going right back to Pittman. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. They'll go to Barkley again. A nice little juke. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Richardson looking to throw this. And he's going to be hit and taken down.
Let's go.
Back right around the 48-yard line.
Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
Here's Richardson to throw. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
We're scoreless after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
And Richardson back to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. But I think the ball's out. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. 1st and goal. A chance for an early statement here on the road. Barkley will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Perry escaping the pressure right. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Going right back to Wilson. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
My next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the 1st down marker. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw. Perry. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing on 1st down. Perry.
Hey, let's go! You try
Parker, I think this one won't arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Here we go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and...
Every time they see me, baby, you know that I be there. They call me poker. It ain't fair. Oh, yeah.
Or clock it and start over again.
Play action. Now Richardson.
Oh!
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now it's Richardson. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Steps away to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Gay's kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. They can't tackle him. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something, being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On second down, McCaffrey. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A sizable gain there of 9 yards, but it's still 3rd and long. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
He finds Wilson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They go play action here on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown. T.J. Hockenson in the final final seconds of the first half. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. Back to throw. Perry flushed out right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even...
Let's go, Ray! Let's go, Ray! Yeah! Yeah! Ray! Ray! That's who doing something! That's who doing something! Go for it!
Turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football. And then ultimately, could wind up costing him the ball game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They run the counter. Vick. Down the right sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. 54 yards rushing for him now at his first 2 carries of the ball game. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
They run the counter. Vick. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Perry sliding out of the pocket.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
To throw on 2nd down. Perry. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Perry. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game...
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together, but that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
Only able to get into the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. First carry for James Conner. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
19 Lions.
Richardson. And this one too low. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
That is caught. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Connects with Kittle underneath. He's going to have the first down and more than that. Kansas City touchdown. George Kittle, 56 yards. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Archer. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. Archer. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Richardson on 3rd and short. And that's going to be incomplete. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. They tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know. Maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
They go play action with Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Off play action. Richardson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Colin Saunders. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Now Richardson. Flush to his right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Third and long, O'Connell now. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll go for it. O'Connell. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Love looking to throw it. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Smash, red.
Love now. There's McLaurin. What a catch. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Kamara will score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point attempt to come here. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Off the play fake. O'Connell. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
On the set.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Love. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even 50 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
52 blaster. Trouble, 38.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed,
now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Love now on second down. He finds his man Johnson. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson from 19 yards away. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
it feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. O'Connell working from the gun. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Puka Nacua, 46 yards. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25.
Come on, set.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Off the play fake, Love. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And the defense loses it. It's complete. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 71 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now it's O'Connell. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. Now O'Connell. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. What a real head-scratcher there. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw here, O'Connell. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. In trouble, and he's taken down. Cameron Jordan, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. That is caught. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing on 1st down, O'Connell. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Saints are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series because drives like that, that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Striker, 3-3.
On play action. Love to throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Set, punt. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
Let's go. Charge.
To throw now. Here's Love. On the check down, he finds Kamara. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. Check down here for Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. They call it a loss of a yard there. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice.
And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Come on. Set. Set. Careful. Set. Let's go.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he'll take this forward to the 27.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Touchdown, Washington. Puka Nacua, 73 yards. And the Commanders are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Get it.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. He's got a man, complete. A big play there for KC, 43 yards. Richardson to the air on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 15-yard line.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Play action. Now Richardson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second and 10.
Ready.
Off play action, Richardson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Commanders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
At their own 4-yard line.
The Washington offense has